yeah, what is up everybody? Welcome back. So happy you could join me here today. Thunder hopped in the DeLorean, went back to Black Ops 1, a much simpler time. Back where all you had to worry about was a ghost bitch in a corner and a second chance noob dragging his ass around the map. And some somewhat sketchy hit detection here and there. Other than that, man, really no complaints. Really no complaints. So guys, we're about, what, 1 day away from the new map pack. And we're about 2 weeks away from the next Call of Duty being announced. If you guys remember, last year, May 1st, was when Black Ops 2 was officially announced by Treyarch and Activision. So we're getting ready for MW4 or Call of Duty Ghosts. I think the next game is going to be called Call of Duty Ghosts. And speaking of ghosts, oh, get on, baby, with the C4. Speaking of ghosts, let's see. I thought this game should have been called Call of Duty Ghosts right here. I mean, look at this. This game should be Call of Duty Ghosts. Here we go. Ghost with Tiger Camo, FAMAS, and Claymore by the ladder. Come on, son. Watch me outplay this dude. Oh, get owned. Bam, bitch. Oh, get shitted on. Damn, I love C4, man. C4 is just the bomb. Literally. So anyway, guys, like I was saying, man, we're like 2 weeks away from, I don't know, Neversoft, Sledgehammer, Infinity War. Who the hell is making the next Call of Duty game? I have no idea, but all I know is I'm actually looking forward to it, man. And that tells you everything you need to know about how I feel about Black Ops 2. I'm looking forward to the next Infinity Ward game. What? So, which begs the question, man. Now look, every year, this is Call of Duty's like #1 thing they ask themselves. How can we innovate? How can we be like, you all saw how Treyarch innovated. They gave us the Pick 10 system, where, you know, people pretty much all use the same perks all the time. The Pick 10 system in Call of Duty, I don't know. I know a lot of you guys like it. I'd much rather go back to the 3-tier pro perk system. I like this system on Black Ops 1, the pro perks, much better than the Pick 10 system. And I'd also like to see this. I'd like to see secondary weapons just go back to being secondary weapons. A last option. Man, in the last 2 games, MW3 and Black Ops 2, you could dominate with the secondaries, man. I mean, enough of this shit. I want the secondaries to go back to the way they were in Black Ops 1. I'd like to see the snipers go back to the way they were in Black Ops 1 also. But I guess going backwards isn't really being innovative now, is it? So what would be innovative for the next Call of Duty game? Well, I don't think this next Call of Duty game is going to use the Pick 10 system, because that's kind of like Treyarch's thing now, I guess. So, I mean, pro perks probably will come back, the traditional pro perks, but I think DeathStreaks will also come back, guys. And speaking of pro versions of perks, what would be more innovative than pro versions of DeathStreaks? Now, I'm not saying I want this. I think DeathStreaks are terrible, but they were in MW2. Everybody hated them. Everyone hated them. They were terrible. They were the worst things ever. Everybody was shocked that they came back in MW3. So why won't they come back in MW4? I mean, the MW3 DeathStreaks were even worse than the MW2 DeathStreaks. You had Dead Man's Hand, a pocket nuke. That thing was worse than anything, man. That was the worst Deathstreak ever. So, I think we're going to see some pro versions of DeathStreaks. And I've got some ideas right here, fellas. We've got, how about you be innovative with pro Martyrdom? Martyrdom, drop a grenade. Martyrdom Pro, a Predator missile strike on death location. That would be pretty damn innovative. How about Revenge? Show the location of last person that shot you. Revenge Pro, you get a VSAT for 30 seconds. You see everybody on the map. Final Stand, fall into second chance with primary weapon. The Pro variant, fall into second chance with primary weapon and triple the health. Hell, why not? And speaking of Dead Man's Hand, how about we have a pro variant where Dead Man's Hand Pro, not only do you get the pocket nuke, but you EMP the team. Dead Man's Mob. There you go. There's the pro version, fellas. That's pretty damn innovative, don't you think? That'll make a lot of noobs buy your game. Activision, you listening? If you use any of these pro Deathstreak perks, I want a percentage, Activision. I want a percentage. And yeah, guys, I'm going to my Chopper Gunner, but no Chopper Gunner song this time. I played it last time. I don't want to play it out. I don't want to play out a Chopper Gunner song, man. Don't worry, you guys will hear it again. I got some other shit I want to talk about before this video ends. And don't say that the pro Deathstreaks won't happen, people. I mean, we're living in a day and age where it's cool for grown men to give sex advice to children on the internet. I mean, shit, son, anything could happen. We're living in a crazy age. Anything can happen. Don't say that this pro Deathstreak idea can't happen, because we all know it will. And I can see it now. Hollow point, extra bullet damage. Hollow point pro, extra bullet damage plus extra explosive damage. You're gonna give you Danger Close, son. Danger Close will be back. I can see it now. That's innovative though, because it's never been done before. Pro variants of Deathstreaks. There you go. I mean, you know that they were sitting in a meeting room one day. They were like, man, how are we gonna come up with something innovative for this game? We could do something that's never been done. And you just know someone in that meeting said, oh my god, I got it. We'll give them pro versions of Deathstreaks. Oh my god. Then everyone at the meeting just started clapping, hooting and hollering, banging on the table, howling at the moon. Like, oh my god, we did it. We got our innovative idea for the next Call of Duty game. This is gonna be great. Yeah, man. Pro versions of Deathstreaks. Guarantee we see that shit. I'll tell you what, man. You want to be innovative? How about giving us some dedicated servers? That's something that's never been done on console and Call of Duty. Give us that for innovation, man. Fuck all the Deathstreaks, guys. And hey, I was only kidding about the Deathstreaks. Yo, MW4 people, you better not use that shit. I'll sue.